Hey everybody, wanted to just make a little basic intro to pflow and the mParticles. Okay, it's gonna be a very basic one, just a little bit of playing around, I guess. Hopefully, if you're a complete beginner, you might learn a thing or two about pflow. I'm not going to be talking about every little aspect of it. Okay, so it's just a little bit, maybe to get you started. So yeah, I have just prepared a scene just to save some time. Created a cube that we will be using, and a sphere, and some lights, and I have a infinite floor kind of look. I have a tutorial on that on my Vimeo page, so if you want to check that out, might want to make this larger as well, like so. So okay, press 6 to get into pflow and the mParticles. I'm just gonna drag this. This is so you get physics, and it comes with a grid. So this is what we get. Pretty cool. Let's start off with removing the spin. We don't need that. The shape. Let's do a shape instance to have our cube here. And just pick that. Might want to go back there, yes. As you can see, there's overlapping. You don't want that with physics because it's gonna explode. We don't want that, so let's just take down the size a little bit, so there's a little bit of gap going on, like so. And I'm just gonna move this down a little bit, something like this. And you can of course use regular birth and other different birth if you want to, but we are gonna stick with the grid for this. And I see my light is way too close. Just something like so. So what do we got? We got MP shape. This is the collision, okay? So as you can see, if you look at the shaded, this is what we get. If you have a more complex shape, you would use convex hull. It do not care about holes though. If you have holes in your geometry, there are ways around that, but it's not going to be covered here. And then sphere and capsule. But let's do it box, because that's what we got. And if you want to have like different materials on these cubes, you want to randomize a little bit. I have on my cube that I have added, I have 4 different just different colors in a multi-sub material. So let's just add that material frequency. I'm gonna add it here, and of course we want to drag this as an instance like so, and we have 4, so I'm gonna do 25% like so. And if we render now, we should have different colors. Sweet. Kind of crappy lighting I see now. Why not just copy this as well? Why not? Why not? Like so. Sweet. Looks sweet. Then so what do we have? Let's go to the world. If you click at this arrow, we're gonna get some settings here for the physics world. The subframe factor is how many times it will be calculated per frame. So if you have a fast moving icon, a fast-moving object or particle that should be like colliding with something, you do want to up this so it doesn't go through or penetrate the wall or whatever it is you have, the floor. Okay, and the time scale is, it's kind of like adding weight to everything, so it kind of feels bigger. It's not really, I mean, it will change the animation of things, and we can see that later here. I can show you. That's pretty much what I'm going to be saying about this. Like so. So what can we do with this? This is might be boring, you know, not much happens. You do want to have real-time unchecked, just so you know, for scrubbing. Let's add this sphere to collide with these cubes. So how would we do that? Well, we can only have one world, one physics world. So let's just instance this. I'm gonna hold down Shift, drag, and do an instance. Okay, you can't have a copy. You have to have it have to be the same world. Okay, I'm gonna choose geometry so we can see the sphere. We are gonna use the birth group. That way we can pick an object or more, and it's going to take that form. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna hide and just connect it to the source, and now we have the sphere, but it's actually a particle now. We do need the MP shape as well. Just gonna copy that over and choose a sphere, so it's actually a oh, wrong one. None, box, and a sphere. So it's a sphere, as you can see, like so. And if we scrub the timeline, it will collide. Pretty sweet. Yes. If we want to have more weight to this sphere, we have the density mass. If I add this to like 10, it's gonna be a lot heavier. So it's gonna like really make a number on these. And if we don't want the cube to slide as much, or if we want them to slide really a lot, we can change the friction. I want them to not slide really, so I'm just gonna do this like so. Pretty great. Yes. So what else? Yes, let's check the world again. If I bring this the time scale to 100, as it is default, it's going to be a completely different, well, not completely, but it will change the, it's not just going to be about like slow-mo, okay? Even though you can barely see it here maybe, but trust me, it's there. I'm just going to put this to like 60, like something so. So what can we do? Pflow is event-based, so we have to tell particles to go to another group by tests. Okay, so we have all these yellow ones, age, speed, we can do like velocity and stuff like that. So if I do a collision or intercollision, for example, if I add it here to event number 1, and I pick, okay, when you collide with event number 2, which is the sphere, they should you should then go to a new event. So let's do that. I'm gonna drag shift and instance a world, pipe this in like so, add geometry. I believe we don't need to add a MP shape for this now. It's gonna just work. I don't know about this one, but let's add it anyways. And the instance, like so. And there's not going to be much change, okay? Although, you can see the green ones here are actually going to event number 3. And you can do whatever you want with them here. You can add a force, or you can have like anti-gravity. So if I add like a switch, put this here, and like turn on apply anti-gravity, this is what's gonna happen. They are gonna go up. We can add a force instead. It's MP force. Now keep in mind that we do have gravity for our world. We can turn it off if we want to in this specific event with a switch. Let's do that soon. Let's add our wind, and like so. If we just have this at 1, strength at 1, it's not gonna do anything really, but let's just check. Okay, it really doesn't do anything. It's not strong enough. If we set this to 1000, I'm sure something's gonna happen. Yeah, they are flying away. But if we wanted to, we can just, of course, add a switch. And we can turn off the simulation. That would be like this. Kind of weird. Position speed. Well, you know, if we turn off simulation, we would probably want to have like a gravity as well. Let's add this in. I don't know why we would want to do that, but yeah, that's okay. Where's the gravity? There's. Let's remove this, and let's remove the force. So as you can see, it's quite simple to move things around a little bit here. Yes. Where are we? 12 minutes, 13. What else can we do about this? Is there something? Well, we can do a lot of things. I just don't have any idea on what it's going to be. We can, you can do a speed test. We add this instead. And do like a velocity. What happens here? So when they reach a certain velocity here, when it's greater than 300, they go to a new event where we can do something else with them. This is pretty much how it works. Yeah. So let's say we want to shoot this this sphere onto our cubes. We can do that. Let's take this. We need to unhide so we can position this. See where we are. Shoot it here. And our particle. Update. Of course this doesn't work, right? This goes down. We need a speed. We can actually remove this and this and have a speed. Now with speed, rotation and spin, for example, we do need a switch. I'll show you this soon. We can have a speed here. Let's turn it on. And what happens if we do a speed? Not that. random. Do we have like a... Okay, so we're going to use this as our pistol, okay? And we do want to have a speed, I mean a switch. Now it actually looks like it is working, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna have, no, it's actually not gonna have, but you are supposed to have a switch when using a speed, and just click on the speed here, and that's kind of how you want to do it, so it's kind of obeying the physics, the physics world, okay? It's kind of, you know, sometimes you really don't see the difference, but that's kind of how you want to do it. What if the position? No, not the position. That wasn't good. So let's give it some strength. And there we go. We have a gunshot. And this is where you kind of go slow-mo on this. You want to cache this, or use X-Mesh to then slow-mo, and then go fast again. Yes, that's how we do it. Yeah, so what else can we do? This is, like I said, just a very basic, quick intro to some physics. There are glue and I mean there's lots of things here, and I'm sure I will be cover a lot of these things in upcoming tutorials, but I just wanted to yeah, get you started. Hopefully you learned something from it. It's not super detailed or anything, but I think it's good enough for a basic intro. So yeah, hopefully you learned something. Until next time, bye.